Today we'll be demonstrating a few different things we can do with eggs. So eggs are pretty incredible. We've heard they're the incredible edible egg. So they're very nutrient-dense food. So one egg is just about 70 calories, but it has 6 grams of protein, which is about 12% of the daily value we need of protein. And it's also a complete or high-quality protein, meaning it has all of the amino acids or the building blocks of protein that our bodies need that they can't synthesize or form on their own that we need from food, which is awesome. They also contain many vitamins and minerals, such as choline, which is important for muscle function, and also they contain antioxidants that help prevent eye diseases such as macular degeneration. So eggs are pretty awesome. They're also very cheap. I think you can get a dozen of eggs for less than $1 at most stores. So it's a good high quality protein at a low cost, and it's very versatile. You can eat it for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for a snack. So eggs are all around a great option for high quality protein. So I'll be showing a kind of a family friendly frittata. It'll take about 30 minutes from start to finish. We already have our oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We have some vegetables chopped up here. I'll just be showing a vegetable frittata today. So we want to start by adding a little bit of olive oil into our pan here. We'll get it going on the stove top. So medium to high heat. That's probably good. So here I have 7 eggs that I've beaten. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of salt and pepper. Feel free to add some milk as well to make it a little more fluffy. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add our vegetables. You can really use whatever you have in the house, which is awesome. So it makes a good weeknight meal for a family. So today we're going to be using some zucchini that I've chopped up. And then also use some green bell pepper. And then we have some tomato as well.
Can you use other fruits as well?
I've never experimented with using fruits, but I'm pretty sure it would work just as well. And we have some eggplant chopped up as well. So we're just going to saute our vegetables just until they're a little bit softened, probably around 6 to 7 minutes. While those are going, we'll start showing another option for frittata. We'll call it our mug frittata. This is done start to finish in about 3 minutes, which is awesome when you're running late in the morning. Or even for lunch or dinner, it's a good option as well. So we're going to start by greasing our mug with just a little bit of olive oil. Or you can use cooking spray if you have that at home as well. And then you can add whatever vegetables you have. Spinach is also great for this. I'm just going to add some green bell peppers. Remember, this is just for 1 serving, so don't need to put too much in. I'll add some eggplant. And then you just need 2 eggs. You'll just crack them right into the mug. But you'll just mix it right here. So you can evenly distribute the vegetables. And you can also feel free to add some salt and pepper as well. Make sure your vegetables aren't burning. And then you just throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes. To our vegetables here. But they should still be a little bit firm because the pan will be going in the oven. I should mention that. It's also important to use an oven-safe pan because it will be on the stove top and also in the oven. So we just flip it over onto a plate. There we go. I like to add some salsa with it, it's really good. Also, a piece of whole grain toast would be a great option as well. You can see here we have the Choose My Plate guidelines. So we want about half the plate to be fruits and vegetables, and then the other half is divided between grains and protein, and also dairy is important to have on the side. I suppose you could also add some cheese to this, so you could make it so that it includes the protein, the vegetables, and the dairy all together. And then if you add some toast and maybe a glass of milk, you have a complete meal. That's very nutritious. So going back to our vegetables over here, I think we're about ready for our eggs to be put in. I also like to add spinach sometimes to a frittata. And if you do that, I would let the more firm vegetables cook for a few minutes before adding the spinach in, or kale, or whatever kind of leafy green you have. And that just needs to be put in the pan long enough for it to wilt a little bit. Go ahead and add our eggs. And you want to make sure the vegetables in the pan are kind of evenly distributed. You don't want them to be on top of each other too much. So then we'll pour in our eggs that have been beaten. And you're going to resist the urge to mix it. You're just going to let it sit for about 2 minutes on the heat. Make sure they're all even there. So we let it sit for 2 minutes and then throw it in the oven for about 15 minutes. After those 15 minutes are up, you should probably check it, make sure it's mostly set. And then for 2 minutes, you can turn on the broiler on high heat and broil it, just so that the top gets a little brown. But you want to watch it to make sure it doesn't get overly brown or get burnt. And then you're about done.